Hi everyone, this is Mouse Sandman 1, and today I am doing a long-awaited tutorial on how I make my new cardstock holsters for the Mega Bloks pistols, using a backing plate made out of cardstock and the actual holster piece itself. So now, let's go on to what you'll need to make. So to do this, you're going to need some cardstock, which looks kind of like this. You can get it in most colors. Sorry, there's some stuff on the back of this. But you can get it in most colors. You can get some in black sometimes. But it's hard. It's less flexible than paper, but it's not cardboard. Like you can still bend it. But when it's really small like this, you can get some pretty nice strength out of it. So that's what I use. Now, of course, you're also going to need a figure to mount the holster onto. For this, I'm using my custom, this isn't Elias, sorry, Logan figure from Call of Duty Ghosts. I wanted to make a holster for him to kind of complete his customized piece. And then you'll need a holster, a pistol. I cut down the tips on all these because I like the look better, but usually there will be a tip on that then you can attach a suppressor to. Actually, one of the cool things about my holster design is if you want to have a suppressor on the pistol, you can actually do that and make it look realistic the way that real pistols, when you have it in a holster and it has a suppressor on, the suppressor just kind of sticks out the bottom of the holster. So that's actually a really nice feature of these. And then you'll need some paint if you don't have the color that you want. I painted these ones black. But then also on this piece of cardstock I have the measurements that you need for this. So now let's look at these measurements. So let's start off with the holster mount piece. So it'll be about 0.9 centimeters on the bottom, 7 centimeters in height on this straight edge. And then right here, that's about 0.2 centimeters, and then the top should be about 0.5, with these angling in on about a 45-degree angle. Then, so the bottom of this will be about 1 centimeter. I recommend doing about 1.1 or 1.2. I added on a bit extra to make it fit the pistol better since I wrote this. So I'd say about 1.2 centimeters. This crease, which is where you'll fold it, that should be about 0.4 or 5 centimeters in. Maybe about 0.4 centimeters. And then this whole line should be about 1 centimeter high. So this little part that comes down here will be about 0.1 centimeters. It's quite small. This line will be 0.6 centimeters. These parts that come in, that will be about 0.2 centimeters, and the bottom here will also be about 0.2 centimeters. If you want to make it look exactly like the holster that I'm making in this video, with this angle coming down, you'll need to, right there, you'll need to put a 45-degree angle, and then it'll look more like this. But now let's actually put this thing together. So now that you've made the pieces, of course you'll need your figure and you'll need some crazy glue. So one thing that I'm going to mention right here is, if you want, either before or after you put the holster on, you can paint some leg straps on to make it look like there are straps holding the pistol to his legs. I'll probably do that later after this video, and you'll see that in the review of this figure. But so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your holster mount piece. You're going to get your figure up. Actually, I'll just take off the leg that I'm going to do it on. And so either you can put some crazy glue on the holster mount piece right here. I'll get it into camera. Or you can put it on the leg. I prefer on the holster mount. It's easier that way. But pick whichever side has the worst paint job. Sorry, I keep dropping this. And you'll probably want to use the glue on that side. So I'd say I'll use this side for the crazy glue on this one. But so yeah, take the cap off your crazy glue. Just put a little dab on it. You want to get a good amount so it'll stick on. And then you'll press it on, and you want to kind of wrap it around the leg a bit. I attached it a bit high there, so I'll kind of adjust where that is. And you want to put it just about right above the area where the lower leg comes in, if you want it to kind of look realistic to where these usually are. And if the sides aren't coming in, then you might want to dab a bit more crazy glue on. And there, it's pretty hard to see, but oh yeah, that's a better angle. And you can see it kind of wraps tightly around the leg. That'll also make it look better when you paint straps on. If you do that, then it'll look more like the straps are really holding it in. And then you're going to, I'll put the cap back on really quick. But so you're going to, sorry I hit the camera there, but you're going to take your holster piece, you'll fold it right there. Yeah, mine has this diagonal cut out of it. And then I pre-folded this to know exactly where I needed to have it folded. But yeah, so you'll make those two folds. And then I usually put crazy glue on, and then I just stick the holster piece. So I'll do that here. So just maybe, yeah, just a little line right here and a line right here. And then I'll hold it on just for a little bit. So while I'm doing this, I'll talk for a bit. That seems about glued on now. So I'd recommend making the holster stick down a bit, so maybe it's in line with the maybe middle of the knee pad, and maybe in line with right where the kind of edge goes right there, as you can see right here. But now that's glued on pretty strong. I might give it just a bit more to make sure the crazy glue is completely dried. But now let's let it dry and we'll wrap this up. So now that this holster and the glue is completely dried, you can see we can take our pistol and just slide it right in. It fits really snug, but it's quite realistic in its fit. This little gap right here is just to let the handle, or the grip, sorry, sink down just a little bit. And I really like the shape of this. It kind of curves in the back, as long as you do that little cut. But it's really nice. So now let's put our figure back together. Now one of the things I'll say is, as I usually do in these videos that use this holster, you can see that whenever I take the pistol out, if they have a chest rig on, you'll probably want to either angle it so the chest rig isn't in the way, or just take the chest rig right off, because it does get in the way sometimes if you have it angled like head on, just like straight like this. So now I'll take his chest rig, take the schmog, and then put him back together here, give him back his scar H, or sorry, scar L, minimize scar L, and his backpack. So now this figure is all together, and he has a cool holster on his thigh, and he's ready for action. Sorry about that. But yeah, so here is all the stuff, and let's wrap up this video. So click here to subscribe, click here to see all my other Call of Duty videos. That includes custom figures, custom builds like my A10 Thunderbird, and my reviews of actual Call of Duty sets, like the newest Humvee and some other ones like that. So, I'll see you in the next video.